Most of you probably found me through one of my videos on planning, on productivity, on balancing being a mom with working full time, or one of my videos on how to get your life together, right? And I've tried very hard from day one to be an open book and be vulnerable to confirm that I never have it all together, but I have found a lot of strategies that work and that help and that I love sharing with you. All of that being said, I have been a little MIA here lately because so many big, hard things are going on, and that has meant that a lot of things have had to just go by the wayside for a bit. I never wanted that to be you and this YouTube channel, but let me just show you a few of the things that have been going on as little examples of how crazy my life has gotten. First off, let's talk about my messy desk. Papers everywhere. I'm right in the middle of writing final exams. But let me show you the fact that I have 3 different computers. I have one for Solutions for Simplicity, one for my research, one for teaching, and I'm just like struggling to organize not just my paper files, but all the digital stuff that I need across the different areas of my life. Then I'm so embarrassed to show you this, but look at how out of control my room is with boxes. Long story, but I have all of these things that I ordered trying to be so on top of Christmas presents this year, and yet now we are traveling and going to Colorado for Christmas, so I need to wrap everything and then reship it to our final destination, and I'm running out of time to do that. This is so crazy. Then look at this pile of clutter, all of these files, all of the papers, everything that needs to be organized and sorted and put away. Most of this stuff used to be downstairs in an office that my husband and I shared together, and then he decided that he wanted that space for himself, and all of financial files and other things should come up here to my office. So I've needed to go through those, shred a bunch of things, figure out what to keep. But I also will need some additional filing space, and I clearly just need more space, more organization space in general. So on Black Friday, I bought this really neat additional piece of furniture to match the desk set that I already have, right? I love this. I got it and I did an office remodel at the start of the year. But this has been here, kid you not, for 3 weeks. And it's a huge, heavy box. I don't know when I'm actually going to have time or space to be able to build this piece of furniture. I've needed to move these other boxes before I can get to this one. And yeah, clearly that hasn't happened. So it's just been sitting right here by my messy, unmade bed. Random things I had to throw in here, keep them away from the kids. You can see I have some plants out and about because just a moment ago I freaked out realizing that I have not watered these plants in like a month. This guy wasn't so happy, and he already lost a leaf. Like, poor guy, I'm so sorry. I had been doing really well as a plant mom, but things have been so crazy lately that I have now been failing. Let me know in the comments what your reaction to all of this chaos is. You're probably like aghast that I would be in this condition, or maybe you can relate. Maybe you understand that when things just pile up on you and you have a lot of other big, hard things going on in your life, some things just have to be what they are for a little bit. And I have thankfully learned by now that yes, life gets crazy. Things get out of control. Clutter and chaos are a real problem, but eventually it all gets sorted out. And I'm just, like I said, I'm dealing with some really, really, really hard things. The biggest of which is, as I shared in a previous video, my mom was diagnosed with cancer a couple months ago, and it's not looking good. It's been really just so emotional, which is then so exhausting, and my life hasn't stopped. I have such big demands at my job as a professor, and then I'm also trying to keep up with my 4 kids, 9 and under. So life is really hard, and I have not meant to kind of disappear and ghost you. This is the crazy thing, I have over 7 or 8 different videos that I filmed long ago, and they just need to be edited. but I clearly haven't had time to edit those videos and get them up here. And I'm not at a point in my business where I'm able to hire someone else and pay someone else to do that for me. I really want to be, and I'm so thankful that my business is growing. It is doing well. It's actually been like such an amazing year for me with Solutions for Simplicity. But that has truthfully only added to the complexity going on in my life right now, because I'm just a one-woman show, right? I don't have anyone else helping me. I don't have anyone fulfilling online orders. I don't have anyone that is, just running my business except for me, which I have to squeeze in the evenings and early mornings and on the weekends and whenever my kids don't need me, which is pretty rare, right? My youngest is about to turn 1. He's on the move, but he still needs me a lot. And then my oldest is only 9, and I have 4 kids altogether. It's a zoo. It is wild, crazy. Someone always has something going on. I also forgot to mention that one of my kids had to have surgery in November. Plus, we were dealing with them being out of school the entire week of Thanksgiving, other days of school closure or being sick. And like, there are just so many moments where I do feel like I'm losing my mind again. But I want to encourage you. I just want to show up here and give you this inside glimpse into my life, because I know it's going to work out. I know that I will get all of this put back together. I don't see it as any reflection on my self-worth or what I'm capable of. If anything, I'm just kind of laughing at this, going like, look at how much I am doing and how much else I am focusing on. These are just the little things that, yes, they can feel so big, but they're not the big important things. I'm instead really prioritizing, as I should be, and spending my time and energy on the things that matter most. That's what I always want to motivate you to do as well. On that note, I'm really excited to announce that I will be running a special end-of-year reflection workshop where I walk you through a special process for thinking back on what went well and what didn't in the past year, so that you can then learn my signature planning process to set your future year up for success. Information in the description if you want to check that out. There's an incredible workbook that will go along with it, and of course replay if you can't make the workshop live. But I just again wanted to check in. I wanted to fill you in on where I've been and why you haven't seen so much of me, but I can't wait to be back full time. I can't wait to keep creating tons of content for you, and I just want to thank you for all of your support on this journey. Merry Christmas. I will talk to you soon. Have such a good day.